Miles, it's been great meeting with you today. Could you tell me a little bit more about your role at Optum?
At Optum, I'm the Chief Clinical Officer for the company, responsible for making sure our products meet the needs of providers and payers that we serve, and making sure we're anticipating what these same stakeholders will need in the coming years.
Looking at the latest Optum-Harris interactive survey on healthcare sustainability, we see there's quite a discrepancy between hospital executives and physicians in their willingness to performance-based risk. How do you interpret that?
I think physicians and hospital executives are starting from two different places. Hospital executives I would categorize as expectant, energized somewhat by the opportunity before them. For example, virtually all of the hospital executives we surveyed, some 90%, indicated that they understood the concept of an accountable care organization. And amongst those, 3 out of every 4 believed that they would soon join or participate or initiate an accountable care organization. This is in contrast to physicians who I would describe as awakening. Only half of the physicians we surveyed actually recognized the concept of accountable care organization. And of those who knew the term ACO, only half of those actually intended to participate or establish an accountable care organization. So they are starting in two different places. In addition, each is judging their readiness to embrace new risk-based contracts differently. In the hospital executive group, a full quarter of them expressed readiness to embrace risk in return for guaranteeing certain clinical outcomes. In the physician group, only 12% indicated that they felt they were ready now to hold more risk in regard to producing the most favorable clinical outcomes.
Did you feel the survey unveiled any opportunities for better healthcare collaboration?
One of the most consistent points of view between physicians and hospitals executives in the survey was the concept that there was opportunity in their respective communities for better collaboration. More than 90% of hospital executives and more than 80% of physicians agreed that there was opportunity for greater collaboration. The term collaboration, however, was used in a very broad and expansive sense for the community. The question was around, is there an opportunity for physicians, hospital executives, insurers, employers, and consumers in their community to collaborate for better clinical outcomes? So it is very much a broad, encompassing concept which was largely agreed to by both, and that is a very encouraging outcome. In addition, each saw that there was opportunity for improving quality in their communities. Each recognized that there was a portion of the delivery system that was producing suboptimal outcomes.
After spending time at the Accountable Care and Health IT Strategy Summit this week, what do you feel is the most promising IT innovation that will bring the healthcare system more value and more efficiency?
As I listened to the dialogue around the roundtable discussions and with the presenters, what occurred to me was the overarching understanding of the strategy of the core competencies of technology necessary to be successful in these new value-based contracts. And by that I mean the understanding that it starts with an electronic medical record that is not just installed, but it is fully adopted. And secondly, that it requires the use of a health information exchange to connect disparate EMRs across a community, across a group of physicians who are often loosely aligned. And third, that the application of contemporary analytics to that aggregated data is necessary to create a blueprint for what opportunities exist and what interventions are required. And last, and perhaps somewhat unique to this venue, has been the focus on applying new methods for population health management technology on that aggregated data that has now been analyzed. There was a lot of conversation about the application of population health management and an excellent understanding of the opportunity we have to advance clinical outcomes above and beyond prior years by putting that in the hands of physicians and allowing it to be a physician-directed population health management initiative.